Good day, my friends. How are you all doing? All six of you. Hopefully, we'll have some more people here in a little bit. This is a strange time for me to go live, so nobody was expecting it. So we have Mr. Tojo, Nick, Kakiter, and B. Marsh. Hello. Think your name's Brian, but I'm not sure about that. We're going the wrong way here. Hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic and feeling mighty groovy. Have you been collecting these jokes from leftover demonic holiday crackers? That's not what I expected to read when I started reading that. So there we go. We got 7. And a few more people. It will grow. There's Andrea. Hello, Andrea. There's the one and only Shofar Girl. Now we got 11. We're getting there. Never takes long, and everybody just rushes in all of a sudden. My faithful assistant Sabrina just got mad at me because I moved. She doesn't like me to move. When she's laying behind me, I'm to stay still. There's little pure water. Must have a good filtration system if he's got pure water. The rest of us on town water, it's definitely nothing pure about it. Now we got 18. There's Destroyer. Chosen Ones. Hi all. Good day to you guys. Chosen Ones. I don't know if I remember you from before. You might be new. Yes, I do believe. Doesn't look familiar. I think you're new, so welcome. Not that you wouldn't be welcome if you weren't new, but I definitely like having new people come. For sure. Now we get 19. Give us some of that smashery, folks. Smash that like button. And help this live stream along. Smashery. That's what we need. Some more smashery. 7. Let's keep it going. Get that number up there. 19 and 7. That's not good. We need some more. We should be able to get that to 15 right fast. Or not. It actually just dropped. Somebody doesn't like me asking for likes, so they took their like away. Now we got 8. Smashed on arrival. That's how it should be. Just walk in and smash away. The man who swallowed 6 plastic horses. Thank you for the stuff staple. 12. We're getting there. Half of you have smashed. So we still got half of you haven't. Remember watching this one live stream, and Buddy had like, I don't know, 300 or 400 people. Let's say he had 400, and he had like 80 likes. He's like, there's 400 of you here, and only 80 of you hit the like. That means 320 of you don't like me. 320 of you have no reason to be here. Why are you here? If you don't like me, why won't you hit that button? What's wrong? And all of a sudden, his number started going up. Oh, you got your message deleted because an LOL. That other thing we don't like here. Yeah, can't use LOL, Destroyer. No emojis, no symbols, no LOL. And no curse words. No worries, brother. No worries. You didn't know. Not a problem. Trying to uplift myself. Torrin Wells. God's Not Done With You is good. Well, that's a good title. Because he's definitely not. That is totally true. God is not done with you. God bless you, Brandon. But just remember, no emojis or symbols in the chat. Excuse me, but thank you very much for those very kind words. Excuse me. Okay, so that's not your video up there? No, it's not. Okay. That must be part of your playlist or something. Been cleaning my fish tank, sat down to take a break and saw you were live. Don't tell your fish how much I like eating fish. That might upset them. People don't get confused. Most of them are there, just the LOL one isn't. The emojis is there. It says about the emojis. I mean, no cursing. I shouldn't have to tell people that, but I suppose with some people you do have to tell them. Good afternoon, Jeffrey and Chad. That's Jag. Good afternoon, Jag. So I will add that to the, I guess I could probably do that right now. Where is it? We'll add it right here. The problem with that is nobody reads the description, and most people don't even know how to get to it. People say, "Where's your email?" I don't see your email. It's in the description. They say, "Where's that?" Because YouTube, of course, hides it if you're using a phone. If you're on a computer, it's right there underneath the video. If you're on a phone, you have to hit more to find the description. So most people have no idea where the description is. YouTube has conveniently hid that on people. And nobody thinks to hit the more button. So I could put that in the description every time and no one will read it. I would go with what God's telling you not to. Chemistry is, that's not. If you got a calling on your life, it's not chemistry. That's not it. No, we know that. We know that, Nick. We cut you slack for the caps because of that. We know. Oh, I bet your fish don't like that, Shofar girl. Don't let them know. Well, speaking of fish, I was streaming when I get to the grocery store, but I had to stop because as soon as you go in the grocery store, no reception. So we lost signal, and I had to end the stream there. But you would have seen Mr. Buzz pretty much dancing because they had another sale on fish burgers. I bought 10 boxes, $4.98 a box, and they're $11.98 normally. So that's like 10 boxes for $50. Normally I get 4 boxes for $50. So we like that. That was all good. That made me happy. So now my deep freeze is full of fish burgers. All kinds of them. All I got to do is keep going buy buns every once in a while. So we're stocked. And toilet paper too. Big things of toilet paper. They're $12, $4.98. So I bought 3 of those. There's a mountain of toilet paper. I mean, literally a mountain. You should see it. I've been stocking up on those things, trying to prepare for evil times ahead that could come upon us. Cichlids. I don't know what that is. Oh, yes, I do. I know what those are. Those are like Oscars, sort of. Had green beans in a while. Neither have I, actually. I'm doing great, Stereo Heavens. I hope you are as well. It's a great sermon, Mr. Buzz. Thank you, brother. Just remember, no symbols or emojis in the chat. But thank you. I'm glad the video was helpful for you. Those 9 things, if those were all true, congratulations. You are definitely an anointed one. There's no doubt. That is a guarantee. If all 9 of those are true, it's for sure. Hey, Michelle. Great to see you. I also found a nice compromise today. I bought a bunch of pizza bread. Okay, pizza bread. It's literally bread with like pizza topping on top of it. Pretty good. I just had a piece a while ago. When I get the craving for pizza, it won't totally satisfy it, but not bad. I was pretty impressed. The True George. I'm just wondering if I write an email to you, how fast can I get a response? It would be a long waiting list or something. Well, if it's an email where you just got a quick question or something, that shouldn't take long. If you're looking for a deliverance session, you're going to be a couple weeks probably before your session happens. I'm fully booked this week and part of next week, and there's another, there's another week's worth in there already. So yeah, you'd be looking at about a 2-week wait for your session if that's what you're emailing me for. Just remember, no emojis or symbols, brother. Hi there, first time. Hello, RK Thuzer. Definitely don't know how to say that. Yeah, right. Okay. Good day, sir. We'll see you when your account's a little older than a few hours. Good news today. The online harm bill has been approved by our illustrious leaders. Isn't that lovely? Yep. Well, people should have known to clean up their social media of all that stuff because you can literally go to jail for it now. Like, you want to get rid of it all. Take it down. Don't even have social media. I go to the account and I hit the more button and it shows me. Joined YouTube on. Tells me when they open the account. It's very easy to do. I don't know how to do it on a phone, but I don't use phones. That's why I don't use phones. They're complicated and everything's hidden and I can't do anything on them. On my computer, I can do all kinds of stuff. Can't blame you, chauffeur girl. I wouldn't mind ordering pizza today either, but probably not going to. But I would like to. All the fraud. Yep. They're going to track everything. Everything. So our numbers probably won't be real great today because this isn't a normal time for me to stream. But I'm waiting for a few more people before I get started. Be nice if there was at least 60 or so anyway. So we should be able to hit that before too long, and then I'll get started on what we're going to talk about. I told a story earlier on my other live stream when I was walking on the street. I'm going to start with that story again for the ones that never heard it. I got some really interesting teaching from God today. Excuse me. And it took him 2 or 3 days in total to complete the lesson. But yeah, most of it came today. Yep, if you just wait a little bit, George, I will get to it. Just going to wait and see if we get a few more people. We haven't even got 50 people here yet, so that's really super low numbers. We need more than that. No more hurty words or wrong speech. It's a Fabian free-for-all. Yeah, don't come to Canada because they get the same bill here. Same thing. Same thing. Now, I will say, I don't agree with the bill, of course, but I will say people's demeanor on the internet is absolutely atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious the way people are. People got to settle down. It's this. There's a screen in between them and the people that they're talking to. So they say anything they want. They have no filter at all. It just out it comes, right? And they say the most atrocious things. They're nasty, nasty, nasty. There's no need of people acting that way. There really isn't. And then you got people on there who stir up trouble and instigate riots and everything else. And there's no need of it, right? There's no need of it. So while I don't agree with what they're doing, how they're doing it, and the things they put people in jail for is ridiculous. Don't dare say anything about the ABC alphabet people or something. That's the worst thing you can do. You could insult a Christian all day long on there. You could say anything you want about someone who's a Bible believing follower of Jesus. They will do nothing to you. They'll encourage you. Go ahead and do it. But you dare say anything about one of the ABC alphabet people, you're going to jail. Okay, so it's their selective way of enforcing this stuff that really bothers me the most. Silliness. So, but I will say I don't agree with the way people are online. It's pretty nasty. They do it to me. I mean, I get loads of it every day. Just for no reason. People saying horrific things. You know, I've had people tell me they hope I die in a car crash, or, I mean, just things you should never say to a person. It doesn't matter if it's a stranger or somebody you know. No one should ever say that. It's against something they do. And exactly. You're right, Melanie. It's disgusting. Her and Kirsty's a beautiful woman. Why would anybody even? That's just jealousy because she's very beautiful. That's ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with Kirsty's appearance at all. She's absolutely beautiful girl. That's totally just jealousy. That's all that would be. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is the demons. You're right about that. You're right about that. Well, we made it to 54. No, of course they wouldn't. That's what I mean about that screen protecting them. Gives them the cojones to say whatever they want. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. This video, I'm seeing everywhere signs about getting out of isolation. I'm ready and stuff. But it doesn't matter how hard I try, like all the doors are closed for a purpose. They will be till the Lord opens them. They will be until the Lord opens them. Hello, Danny. Don't know if I recognize you or not. Don't think I do. Yeah, that song is actually, they're really establishment, it turns out. The singer is a nasty guy from Great Big Sea. He's not very nice. And they're singing about liberal ways taking over the world. The liberals are going to have their way, and the Christians are going down. Should I keep trying or just let go? Keep trying what? Like if you're trying to, if you're being colleged for a purpose and you're trying to break into 9-to-5 slavery, that's not what the Lord wants you to do. He does not want you to get into 9-to-5 slavery. He might even prevent you from it. Right on, Danny. Second that, feel like signs are everywhere. However, the brain fog and distractions intensify each time a wave of awareness and energy arrives. Apocalypse, Please by Muse. I wasn't comfortable with REM. Right on, brother. Does the Lord close our ears, or do we do that ourselves? The Lord doesn't close our ears. He wants us to have ears to hear. He doesn't want us to close them. He might want us to close them to certain things. Stop listening to white coats. Stop listening to politicians with their empty promises. Stop listening to worldly garbage. Stop listening to pop and hip-hop music. He might want us to close our ears to that. Well, you got to start something, Crystal. You got to start a business, start a YouTube channel, start something that can make you money. If you just keep going to that 9-to-5 slavery and never do anything, you're just going to get stuck there, right? Yeah, a whole bunch of them are. You got to remember, when somebody makes it big in the mainstream music industry, it's because they're towing the line. They're singing the song of the establishment. That's why they make it. They don't get to make it otherwise. Robert McGuffrey. Remember, no symbols or emojis in the chat, please. Let's see who you are. Looks like you're preaching about Jesus a lot. I like it. Campus marijuana, weed intelligence garbage. Okay, I'm a little confused now. Are you promoting weed or down with weed? I can't tell. Campus marijuana. I'm not sure what you mean by campus marijuana. It's all over your channel. You'll have to clarify, because I don't quite understand that. Jesus Christ loves God. Jesus Christ basically is God. So that's an interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ loves. God bless you. Okay. Sorry, I was just misinterpreting that. Yes, Jesus Christ does love, and God bless you too. Teaching us your ways, for your ways are higher than ours. There indeed. There we go. We made it to 60. So give us a little more smashery there, folks. If some of you haven't smashed that like button yet. And we'll get started here. I'm going to tell you how this all, I'm going to give you a thorough rundown of how this happened. Okay. So here it is. Okay. So a few days ago, actually, I'll tell you the exact day, 3 days ago. So January 11th, I got an email from this fella I know, who I had some video calls with. I've had 2 of them now. And this is a guy who I know the Lord uses for sure, and he's very close to the Lord. The Lord told this guy to go out in the desert to basically just get rid of his things, quit his job, go in the desert. So guess what this guy did? He quit his job, he got rid of his things, and he went way out in the desert. Okay. Way out in the desert. I'm like, wow. So I meet him. He requested a call with me. He'd been watching my live streams and stuff. It's like, wow. And there he is standing there with his phone talking to me, and I'm looking behind him. It's just desert. I mean, he's in the desert. It's like, wow, you're really obedient. Okay. So this guy is totally on fire for God. He'll do whatever God says. Real nice guy. Excellent guy. So we chat a bit and get to know each other. And then we chatted again, maybe 2 weeks ago. And that went really well as well. It was another good meeting. And he's in this isolation thing and getting ready for his purpose. And God's got a big calling on his life. There's no question. So anyway, 3 days ago on January 11th, he sends me an email, and I'll read it to you. What do you think of the fivefold ministry? I mean, it's obvious it's about building up a church, but what does it have to do with a chosen one? Just asking for your thoughts. So, I'd heard of that, but I start looking into it. So I had a good answer for him. I wanted to give him an educated answer. So I did. I checked it all out and got back to him and told him my thoughts on the fivefold ministry. The fivefold ministry is the 5 offices, primary offices, that the Lord puts his anointed people into. You're either an apostle, or you're a prophet, or you're an evangelist, or you're a pastor, or you're a teacher. Okay, that's the 5 primary offices of the fivefold ministry. So that's the first time that had come up since I've been doing this. But I've been making videos about getting into your purpose. So this is directly related to that, obviously, because that is what your purpose is going to be, one of those 5 things. So I answered them and had a little discussion back and forth, and that's good. So that was the end of that. So today, I'm feeling a little worn out, which I get sometimes doing this job. Excuse me. And when I get like that, I just pray. I sat here and I prayed. Father, this job is so big, and I've been getting some things wrong here and there and having troubles, and some people coming to me that I can't seem to help, and, just pouring it out. I said, Father, I'm exhausted. I'm worn out and overwhelmed. This job is big, and it's got me overwhelmed completely. Please, Father, I need some guidance, and please recharge me. Recharge my batteries. I need some rejuvenation. I finished that prayer, and 2 minutes later, I'm sitting here with this strong urge to look over at my email, because it's up in the corner, the little tab. And I look up, and boom, a number increased by 1. So I click on it. It's an overwhelming urge to check my email. When I checked my email, it was this. Oh, that's not the one. This one. The teaching and message was very good this morning, and just for confirmation, not that you need it, but when I get up this morning, God started telling me how powerful Psalm 91 is. So for me, it was spot on. I somehow managed to stumble into your ministry, and now the door is shut behind me, and it happened so fast that I'm amazed. I hope you were at peace with me being here and hanging out. Okay, so I wanted to know if you would like to have a one-on-one chat session. Maybe sit in a heavenly place together and talk about this wild deliverance ministry God has placed on you, which I really suspect was something that is and still is overtaking you as somewhat of a surprise as it continues to increase. I've seen it before, and it's marvelous and also overwhelming at the same time, I'm sure. Okay, so, and it goes on a little bit more, but that's the main idea. I prayed for guidance and a recharge of my batteries. And within 2 minutes, that email showed up. I'm like, whoa. And I just finished telling God I was overwhelmed. Bang. I'm like, so the Holy Spirit nudged me the whole time. Contact her, contact her, contact her. Okay, I will. So I did right away. Of course, God sent her, which she told me that God sent her. We had a chat right away. What do you know? What did she want to talk about after about 15, 20 minutes in? She started talking about the fivefold ministry. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So the video I just made a little while ago was totally inspired by her. She's very smart and very experienced. It was just mind-blowing. I'm like thanking God the whole time I'm talking to her. Thank you, Father. This is the best thing ever. You sent me exactly what I asked for within 2 minutes. I mean, even Domino's takes 30 minutes. But this was literally 2 minutes. I got what I asked for. It's like, whoa. We had a nice long talk. She completely recharged my batteries, restored my confidence, and gave me new direction. Just like that. Okay. And I'm still blown away. I'm just blown away at how much she helped me. I know she's aware she helped me. I don't think she understands exactly how much she helped me. When I was in desperate need of that, there she was. She told me right out that God had sent her. The Holy Spirit nudged me, said, no, go and contact him. He needs you. Wow. Wow. He did need her big time. So this is how God will teach us. Okay, we'll see that later. This is one of the ways the Lord will teach you. He even prepared me by having this other guy, his name is Chris, the desert guy. He even prepared it all by having him email me about the fivefold ministry 3 days ago. So that was in my mind, and I looked into it. He wanted me to know everything about the fivefold ministry. That's what the teaching was. Okay, that's the core of it. So he prepared me with that, so I'd look into it and get a good idea. And then he sent her to put all the finishing touches on it and really teach me the rest of it. And then she told me which one of those things I was, which was also pretty interesting. When I asked her which one I was, she said I was a prophet, which had actually started to become more and more obvious to me the last few weeks. Because God is speaking through me. That's one of the main things that's been happening is he'll push me to speak here on a certain thing. He wants everybody to know something. I'm just one of the people that he's just putting it through, which is an honor and a bit of a frightening responsibility sometimes because you got to totally surrender to let him do that, right? You got to totally surrender to let him do that. So any of you who find out you're a prophet, surrendering completely is extremely important. Extremely important. No, see, my video that I just made covered that. Ephesians 4:11. Here it is. It was he who gave some to be apostles, some to be prophets, some to be evangelists, some to be pastors, some to be teachers. That's in Ephesians, okay? So that's in the New Testament. So most people take that as he is restoring the office of apostle and prophet, which I believe he is. Okay, of course he is. It's end times. He needs prophets. He needs prophets. Crystal C, thank you so much. Love the dancing guy. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a teapot. I'm not sure what he is, but he dances well. Thank you so much for your generosity. It's not letting me hit a like button. It's not letting me do anything. I can't even thank you for it officially. So we'll do it this way. That's a bizarre one. It won't even let me. Usually I can put a love thing on it or something. It won't let me do anything. That was me after a deliverance session. Oh, I know who you are now. Yes, I know who you are now. Oh, did I ever enjoy your hold it now. Okay, that's a different name. Okay, but your name here is Crystal C. So that's okay. Was there an evil eye necklace involved? Then I know for sure who you are. Yes, okay. Okay. That's who I thought you were. I enjoyed your deliverance session very, very much, actually. You were awesome. Thank you so much for your generosity. And I'm so glad to hear things are better after that. That's good to hear. Very, very good to hear. There's a highly anointed person right there. Crystal C. I spent, I don't know, near a couple hours with her probably. Highly anointed girl. Very highly anointed. So, prophet. Thank you, Stereo Heavens. Yes, that's. People think of a prophet, they think of. It's true. People think of someone who knows the future. Okay, a prophet is going to tell you that there's a war coming and this is going to happen, whatever. That is part of what a prophet might do, but that's not what a prophet means. Being a prophet means the Lord is speaking through you. That's all it means. So, shooting star and a hamburger. Mr. Tojo, what do you think of that one? What's the difference between a shooting star and a hamburger? I can't get it. Yes, what God tells him to say. That's correct. That's right. That's right. One is a. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. One's a meteor and one's a meat eater. I don't know. Something like that. There we go. What are my thoughts on Israel and Jews? My thoughts are that that's a topic I do not speak on. Period. I do not offer anything on that one. That's how it is. I do not speak on that topic. Nor will I ever again. You're good, Destroyer. You're good. Why all what rules? No emojis and symbols is because they're based on sigils of Solomon. And plus, they muddy up the chat and make it ugly and hard in the eyes, and I can't stand them. They're juvenile. LOL, somebody brought to our attention that a lot of people use that as Lucifer, our Lord, is what they're saying when they say that. So we do not allow it. It's also, in my opinion, very juvenile. So we just don't allow it. Yes, True George, for real. Yeah, well, it might to some, but to others it means something else. So we just don't allow it, and then it's gone. I just find all those little internet abbreviations and stuff. I like English words, right? I want everyone to speak in English words. It makes it so much nicer. So much nicer. Paul said, desire the gifts, but especially the gift of prophecy. Well, yes, because a prophet literally has, direct contact with God. Okay, God is speaking to the prophet directly. It's the only one who has that. The other ones, he might put something on their heart sometimes or whatever, but a prophet, he's literally going to have direct contact with that person. So, yes, agreed, Kirk. So, the office of prophecy is very precious. That's right, Daniel. That's right. So, a prophet will have to train for a long time as well. He's not going to teach you to be a prophet in a few months. He's going to teach you to be a prophet over a long period of time. Yes, but you know what I'm saying? The prophet, he is speaking directly through, right? He will speak directly through his prophets. Touch not mine anointed ones, and do my prophets no harm. He has a special arrangement with his prophets. That's a fine line dancing the line of mediumship. It's not mediumship, no. Having the Lord speak through a person is not mediumship. No, it isn't. Don't profit from being a prophet. Exactly. Could be, Shofar Girl. Could very well be. I know it's what he's got going with Ebony. Ebony for sure. No, they're not the same at all. That's right, Susie. A medium is with spirits and demons and all that stuff, right? A prophet is getting messages from the Lord himself. That has nothing to do with being a medium. God's word spoken directly, yes. The way I put it is he's speaking through the person. You're his mouthpiece. Delicate matter. Well, then you must be a prophet too, Yoli. That must be your calling. You'll know when the Lord reveals it. I'm just learning. I'm just learning myself what I am. It's going to take a while for him to reveal it. Because if he reveals it too early, it will mess you up. You need to learn a certain amount first, and then you're ready to know. And I ask your opinion on original translations and from Hebrew. Yeah, just read the King James Bible. That's all I can tell you. Just read the King James Bible. Stick to that one. That one seems to be fine. Yes, well, if he told somebody they were a prophet before they were ready to know, they run the risk of having it go to their head, and they've got to be ready for it. Part of the sanctification of a human is to beat the pride and stuff out of them and get them to the point where they can handle knowing something like that, right? If he would have told me I was a prophet 5 years ago, that probably would have sent me right through the roof. I don't know what that would have done. I wouldn't have been able to handle it. But now I understand that I'm just an empty vessel that he's decided to put his words through. There's nothing for me to be arrogant or prideful about. I'm just fortunate he chose me for that job. That's it. There's nothing else about it. I don't think I would have understood that 5 years ago. So he's not going to tell you what your purpose is till you're ready to handle it. to take me to church instead of them services. Well, that's some smart psychologists and psychiatrists. As long as you can find a good church, they're doing it. Thus profit. Yes. Yes. I like the way you put that. Working in the miraculous. That's a very interesting term, Jim. I like that. And you do sort of know there is a calling from your birth, I think, or from a very young age. Like I would sit in my bedroom and wonder what is all this? Why is this happening? Why isn't anybody else like me? Why do I have all these thoughts as a 3 and 4 year old? Like, why am I thinking about these things? Why am I so weird? Why does all this weird supernatural stuff happen to me? I mean, I just didn't understand any of it, but I knew there was something very different, right? And I just didn't know what. So I was confused a long time. And then when you're finally older and it starts to sink in what it's all about, you go, whoa, okay, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. And it sure does. Then all of a sudden, the whole past will make sense or start to. So there's another story that somebody, I think it was Yori, actually brought up that I told before, that some of you have heard for sure, but not all of you. Yeah, I bet you were, Jersey City Joe. Us musicians, we're people who were really musically inclined. This is usually the case with us. And I could play a guitar the first night I had one. So there was something very weird about me. My mother came in and said, "Is that you playing that?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "But how? We just got it for you 20 minutes ago." I know, it's kind of intuitive. I don't know why I can play it, but I can. So one night I was walking home from the store, and I had a job at the time working next door for my neighbor. And I just started doing this, so donations were coming in, and I got my YouTube channel monetized. I suddenly realized I didn't need that gardening job anymore. I was able to quit, and I couldn't wait to because I don't like digging in the dirt at 55 years old. I'm too old for that. I don't want to do that. So I'm all happy, and I'm walking home, and I'm like, I'm gonna go quit my job tonight. That's the end of this. I'm quitting it tonight. Problem was, she's one of my assignments. She's an atheist. And my assignment was to bring her to God, to help her not be an atheist. So here I am trucking along the street, and I'm thinking, I'm not even thinking about it being my assignment. I just want to quit that job. There's an apple tree out in the street here, just a couple doors down. When I get to the apple tree, that's when I have the thought, I'm going over there and I'm going to quit my job right now. As soon as I had the thought, I was beside the apple tree. Every apple, bloop, fell on the ground. Every single one. Okay. Whole big apple tree full of apples. They all fell. And I just went, whoa. I'm like, you don't want me to quit that job right now, obviously. Okay, I won't. So I forgot about going to quit my job right there. Every apple, bloop, right on the ground. Okay. Obviously, not a good night to quit my job. The Lord spoketh. Jeffrey better listeneth. Jeffrey did. These are the ways that the Lord will speak to me. Okay, like he doesn't leave any room for doubt. When he's trying to tell me something, he'll tell me. He'll tell me. No, they fell all around me. Just bloop, 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 apples everywhere. Like, I mean, every apple on that tree dropped. Like, wow. shows you the awesome power and control he has of everything. Oh, and tonight, the story I just told you a while ago about after I had that conversation with that lady and I figured out about the fivefold ministry and everything. So I got that all sorted out. So I decided to go on my walk. When I went out the door, there was a big bunch of birds, and I mean a big bunch of birds on the power line. And as soon as I went out, they all just went right up in the air all around. It made this big noise. It was like, whoa. That was the Lord saying, yes, that was me. That was me. He was confirming that that whole thing was from him. I was like, whoa. Every time something like that happens, I feel like dropping right to my knees and just, oh my. It's just so wild, the things he does. Should I get rid of Beg? Yes, get rid of Bhagavad Gita. Yes. Yes, get rid of that too. Get rid of all of it. All of that. Yes. Yes, and repent for having them in the house. Repent for having them in the house. Oh, yeah, he used the birds all the time. He used the birds all the time. Oh, and don't use OMG either. That is, OMG is using the Lord's name in vain. So we're really picking on you now, but yeah, don't say that either. The crows, I don't trust. I think the crows work with the devil. I honestly think the crows work with the devil. I don't trust them because they go and alert the demons. They alert the demons where I'm at. I'm telling you, it's like they work for the devil. Sadie P, checking out your channel. God's warnings. Such a pretty smiling face you have. Just checking out your channel. Last Minute Ministry. Prodigal repentant sinner, posting whatever I believe Jesus wants me to say before he comes again. Well, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, and you're still posting. I see you posted 3 weeks ago. Keep posting, my dear. There's a channel worth checking out, folks. Sadie P, who calls herself here Last Minute Ministry. It could be, but hardly anybody ever means that, Jake. OMG is considered, when people read it, that's what they think it is. Yes, they do the same thing here. The crows are evil. The crows I don't trust. I don't trust them at all. They're really, really smart too. Don't trust the crows. Got some lime for my beer. My non-alcoholic beer, that is. Yes, monitors. That's exactly right, Melanie. That's what I think. Squeeze that juice in there. Yeah, I don't trust the crows at all. They are monitoring spirits. Owls. Owls. Owls are creatures of the night for a reason. Maybe they do, Stereo. I don't know, but I know the ones around here I don't trust. They alert the demon-infested people when I'm coming. They've been doing it a long time. Yes, demons can get in any animal. Absolutely. Perhaps the crows are easy for them to inhabit. I don't know. That's probably what it is. It's probably demon-infested crows. Yeah, well, you never know what could happen last minute ministry. The Lord might decide he wants you to be a YouTuber. If you have a good message and you're delivering it properly, he might decide you should do that. That's how it was with me. Jaroslav, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. No, they don't. They have a really good memory for faces, and they'll hold a grudge too. It's not just that they don't forget kindness; they will hold a grudge against a certain person, and years later will remember that person and still be nasty to them. Doing something with our internet lately. Uh-oh. It's not good, Ebony. That's not good at all. Yes, ravens are different. Ravens fed Elijah too. Ravens are a different bird. They're not crows. Well, you're probably a prophet then, last minute ministry. That's probably your place in the fivefold ministry. For magpies to steal shiny stuff. I don't know why they like shiny things, but crows do too. Crows will steal something shiny. Yes, it is, my dear. Yep. I had a couple videos that actually went somewhere and brought a whole bunch of new people. So that was really helpful, really nice. Redbirds and other songbirds. You can probably just throw them away. Just make sure no one else gets them. The Lord would rather they don't exist. See, with me, hey, Lauren, with me, I have a litter box to change. So things like that I don't really feel like burning, but it should be burned, I just put them in the garbage bag with cat litter. Then no one's ever going to touch them again. Right? That's the end of it. No one's going to want that no more. Trish, that is totally true. I did too. I 10 years ago, I lost my entire life at my own doing. Yeah, yeah. Put it in the cat litter. No one will ever touch it again. That's the end of that. I mean, cat litter is nasty. Super nasty. Oh, yeah. If your husband gets some bad books, throw them in the cat litter. That'll solve it. That'll solve it. The crows brought me shiny buttons. Yeah. So it's good for you, but who'd they steal them from? Right? They stole them from somebody else. Crows are thieves. They will literally steal all kinds of things. They're probably watching you, Jake. They seem to, they're monitoring spirits. They're carrying a monitoring spirit inside them. He doesn't want a cat. What are you doing with him? I mean, come on, find a new husband. That's not a husband. He doesn't like cats. What'd you marry him for? Come on. You should be able to pick better than that. I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. Kind of. Yes, absolutely. All kinds of animals do. All kinds of animals do. Oh, yes, I know. They can talk, yep. Rebuke those monitoring spirits. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, now we're rocking. Now we got 91 people. Pig joke, it's kind of boring. So, Mr. Tojo, I want to address personally with you now. You said in the comments under my video, I wonder what he wants from me. Dude, you're already doing it, but you're maybe not fully into your purpose yet. There's more to it, but you're already doing it, brother. You are helping people. People speak so highly of you. You've probably saved lives since you've been working with this ministry, and you don't even understand that. I mean, people who are at the end of their rope and they're about to give up, I send them to you, and they email me and say, "Oh man, thank you so much for that. He's excellent. He really helped me a lot." Like, I hope you understand your work is very important, brother. Very important. Okay, like, don't think you haven't already found some purpose. You definitely have. I don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, you're extremely valuable. So don't you dare think you're not doing, not serving a purpose already. You are. You are in a big way. And I couldn't do without you, honestly. So you're my star, man. You're a shining star in this ministry. Absolutely. There's Mandy. It's the kitty mama. Dr. Buzz. I've been called just about everything since I've been doing this. Professor Groovington is one of the funniest ones. Professor Groovington. By his word, the Bible. Yes, indeed. Mike Piccolo. Cool name. Mandeep. Mandeep is actually an Indian name, I think. I think I met somebody named Mandeep. Buzz Lightyear. They've called me Buzz Lightyear several times, not Buzz Lightyear. No idea what my purpose is. I teach, I do evangelism, I lay hands. I hope the Lord reveals the big picture. Well, you're probably just being trained, Alana. You're in the sanctification process. So I hope everybody knows that the sanctification process is a long one. Okay, it's not a couple weeks, it's not a couple months, it's really not even a couple years. You got to realize that our sense of time is different than the Lord's sense of time. We think 10 years is like forever to us, but to God, it's not. If he's got to take 10 years to accomplish something, then whatever. That's no biggie. That's no biggie at all. He'll put you through a 10-year program or longer. Dr. Calling Dr. Love. I got the cure you're thinking of. I haven't thought of that song in forever, Jersey City Joe. Anointed overflows. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't do that. No pictures of Jesus. Nope. You're possibly causing yourself a real big problem if you do that. I would advise against it. You're not allowed to have a picture of Jesus. You're not allowed to paint one. Wouldn't do it. Because it's idolatry. It breaks the second commandment. It's a graven image. I would not do it at all. You're not to have pictures of Jesus. It's effective ways to agree with Satan. Yes, it is. That is for sure. And there's another one, last minute ministry, sorcery. The two things that cause the most problem bringing demons and keeping me busy is sorcery and sexual immorality. That is the two things that are just doing it all the time, every day, constantly, over and over and over. And with the sexual sin, it's the pornography is the big one. Image of the cross is fine. Image of the cross is fine. Drafting the occult, me too. After it ripped me a new one. That's right. That's right, Melanie. Yeah, don't, anybody who's painting pictures, don't paint a picture of Jesus. Don't do that. Don't paint angels either. Don't paint the Virgin Mary either. Don't paint anything like that. Don't paint anything like that. How do you know if you have a familiar spirit? Spirits will manifest in lots of ways in your life. I don't know how to actually answer that. People do know because they come to me when it happens. They can tell. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I've never had one. So they manifest in lots of ways. They cause people to get real angry. They cause people to become obsessed with pornography sometimes. They'll even cause people to use real bad language that they can't control. They just start acting very badly. Spirit acts so nice until they trap you. Yes, they do. Talking about demons, Lauren. They can appear that way in dreams. Shroud of Turin. Yeah, she's got a cool looking channel there too. Beginning of one. The Lord's follower, godly afternoon to you. Of course you should pay attention to your dreams. It might be the Lord speaking to you. The Lord might be actually trying to warn you of something or trying to guide you a certain way. Yes, familiar spirits will appear in your dreams as people you trust, usually. Because the Bible says not to, Shelley. You need a dream interpreter, George. I'm not a dream interpreter. But if it's your dream, if you have it, you've got a better chance of understanding what it meant than anybody does. Nikki Burnett, yes, I did a video about breaking soul ties. Yep. If you're talking about dreams, Amory Rose, they're really, really vivid. Really vivid. They're as real as your waking moments are. They're extremely vivid. Oh, possession is totally different, Daryl. The person doesn't even have free will anymore. The demons take right over and manifest. The person might growl and everything. If you ever seen a person that's totally possessed, it's not a person just being influenced. It's a person possessed. It's totally different. They can, Michelle. Yes, of course. I wouldn't have it. It's still meant to be him, so I wouldn't have that picture. It is if the demons are manifesting, George. Yes. Yes, you have to test the spirit. That's right. Shelley, in my travels helping people with deliverance, if they have a picture of Jesus on their wall, they end up with demonic oppression. As soon as they get rid of the picture of Jesus and repent, it goes away. Okay? I can tell you that for certain. It happens almost every week. I had one just yesterday. That was his problem. He had a picture of the Last Supper on the wall. And as soon as he got rid of it, I got an email from him last night. All is well now. That was his problem. The picture of the Last Supper on the wall. Can what be about sex, Michelle? What? I'm not sure what you're asking there. No, it's only 89 right now, it says. We had near 100 a few minutes ago, but it's a little better than it's been for sure. Shelley, I'm not treating you like a threat. I don't think you're a threat at all. I'm not sure why you think that. I'm definitely not considering you a threat. Not whatsoever, my dear. Not even a bit. Yes, Sammy boy. What is it, buddy? Sammy boy just woke up. Saying the armor of God. Is that okay? That's probably okay, Emery Rose. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that. Just make sure you don't have any image of Jesus. Well, Eric, I missed what you're talking about there. You're talking about your subscribers. Oh, I see. I'm at 37 subscribers now, but hoping a lot more. Them are preschool numbers. You'll get there, brother. You'll get there. Just keep doing what you're doing. Excuse me. Yeah, Mormon. I wouldn't call it a lovely religion. They baptize dead people. That's definitely a problem. Crosses are fine, A-Seed. Crosses are fine. I got one around my neck. Should tell you right there. I'm wearing one. No, he just woke up. What did I get this set at? 40. It's okay. Yeah, I know. I've met a lot of people who were Mormons and ended up leaving it. Okay. It's better now. Clean the ice cream off the lens. That ice cream will get in the way every time. Now that's funny. En Shulenta, and I was a Jehovah Witness. Yep, also a false religion. That's another one. Yeah, that'll upset the Mandy every time. That'll do it. That'll always do it. Yes, praying to the saints is talking to the dead. It is indeed. I mean, just think about it. They're dead. They're dead. They're human beings that died. So if you're talking to them, you're talking to the dead. That which is necromancy. That's the meaning of necromancy. Doing anything with the dead. Dead people on the inside. Yep. Yeah, and they baptize dead people. That's a Tojo joke if I ever saw one. Well, no, you're not talking to your dead relatives. You're talking to other spirits for sure. But if you talk to if you even try to talk to dead people, you're doing what's called necromancy. On lunch 6 p.m. people are done eating. Okay. Sick that church is. Yep. I have an idea of it for sure. If my aunt Diane was here, she could tell you some things about a friend of hers that she had that was a Mormon. She had to put the run to him. He had to go. The Lord insisted upon it. Levi 1932. There we go. You shall rise before the gray-headed and honor the presence of an old man and fear your God. I am the Lord. Yes, George, I think that's totally fine. Yep, that's a good idea. Anointed overflows. Yep. That is a very good idea. Oh yes, Mr. Tojo is an integral part of these. Yes, thank you, Alana. That's what we need. Hit that like button some more, folks. Smash away at it. There's probably a bunch of you who haven't hit that yet. Smash away. We got 94 people, so we're doing good for a live stream that wasn't at the normal time. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. Tojo and the Dust Bunnies. Like a redheaded stepchild. Never heard that one before. Oh, man. That's hilarious. It's actually Leviticus 19:31. Okay, you said 32. Give no regard to mediums and familiar spirits. Do not seek after them to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. There you go. Canada, it is 5:52. Excuse me. I'm on the same time zone as you, I believe, Donna. The redheaded stepchild. In Kmart, you can go even further. Good night, Nick. Sleep well, brother. Yeah, well, it can't be 6 p.m. It must be 5:53. Can't be 6 p.m. yet. There's no time zone that's 7 minutes off for me. I know that for sure. Are you saying good night because you're leaving, George? If you are, sleep well, brother. It's really handy. Oh, Mr. Tojo. May they be saved and eyes opened. Yes, we hope for them. We hope the best for them. Same with Catholics. We don't dislike any of them. We want them all to find the right way. Yeah, it's like the Catholics too. The Catholics are truly seeking God, but their doctrine is getting them to do some things they shouldn't be doing. Music theory is not witchcraft. Music theory is just the mechanics of the music that the Lord created. Music is very much like sorcery, but it's an okay kind of sorcery. The only kind of sorcery that you're allowed to use. The Lord gave us musical ability. You could use a musical talent in a bad way. Nope, didn't go today, Eric. The only thing I did today was go and get some groceries. Just remember, last minute ministry, we don't allow any emojis or symbols in our chat. Oh, right on, Amanda. I'm so glad to hear that. That is a great movie. Glad you watched that. That'll give you an idea what's going on in the world. Because that's not necessarily a fictional movie. There's fictional parts, but so I don't read music, but I understand music theory. There's a difference. So, and I can play by ear My ears are very well trained, but I also have a high level of knowledge of theory. So I'm using both, but I don't read music. Reading music is just understanding the notation, the symbols that that's used to write it down. I don't need those, so I never learned those. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you, brother. I'll do it down here. Ignore that backward slash. That was a mistake. When shoplifting today. Yeah. Actually, I can see that, Amanda. I've thought that myself when I'm out and I got a mocha. It's like if somebody bumps into me and I spill this on myself, what's that gonna mean? Yeah. Mr. Buzz went shoplifting, he says. Oh yeah, if you got ears for music, now not everybody's born with musical ears. Some people are, some people aren't. So you'll have to get your harmonica and just see how it goes. So I'll be born again to enter the kingdom of heaven, no matter how much church we attend. That's right. That's right. Adjustment Bureau, yes. The most worthwhile movie you'll ever watch. Would make you a strong thief. Glad I made everyone. You always do, Jersey City Joe. And Tojo, if you mean you like the movie a lot, yes, I'm sure you did. That's a good one. Watching, never saw that one. I haven't seen too many movies. It's very rare for me to be able to recommend a movie, but I can definitely recommend Adjustment Bureau. That one's good. Defending your life. Never heard of that either. No emojis or symbols, chosen ones. She's just on hiatus. She's okay. She is okay. Yes, they call it the Suzuki method. Yes. Banging on the eardrums. Nope. It was raining a while ago. It's too warm to snow. It's 2 degrees right now. No wonder you're around Mormons. That is Mormonville for sure. I haven't seen Mr. Jacob all day, but he was great the last time I saw him last night. I'm sure I'll see him soon. I think the neighbor's feeding him too, so. So, an hour and a half, I'll probably call it here. And I'll probably come back on and do my regular evening live stream tonight. So we'll take a break for a while. I'll get some food. And I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thank you all for being here. We'll do it all again in a little while. Later on, Destroyer. Thank you, Kitty Mama. I will see you all in a little while. I won't be late. Oh, you won't be late. Well, all right. I'll see you on time then, Donna. Remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.